Hi, my name is Sarah, and I worked with Johanna. She had the Soul Flow experience last year. It was run in October, and it went about 3 months, and I got so much out of that. I've worked with many different coaches, and they've all been great at certain points in my journey, and I chose Johanna this time because I was ready to go deep. Like, I was ready to work on some really deep things. And I just knew that she was the one to do that. My intuition was just telling me that I needed to work with her. And I don't regret it at all. It was one of the best things I did. And she, by far, was one of the best coaches that I had. The way she taught was probably the best thing that I loved about it, was because, she would sometimes have sort of like an agenda of what we would do, but she was also led by spirit too. And so sometimes it would just go in a different direction because spirit was guiding her to do it that way. And it was always like perfect timing, and it was just how it should have been. So that's one thing I loved about it, was that she wasn't just like, okay, I have this way and I'm going to do this today and I'm not going to deviate from that. She wasn't like that at all. She kind of just went with whatever spirit was bringing to her in that moment, which was authentic to me. And I love that. She also doesn't sugarcoat anything. And I think when you are going to work on yourself and you're going to have a life coach, I think it's really important, or for myself it was, that I had someone that didn't sugarcoat things. So, I mean, she would just, if you needed to hear something, even sometimes as hard as it might be to hear, she was there to tell you that. And I appreciated that more than anything, because those are the times that you really need to hear it. So I loved that. Everything just ran really smooth. She was easy to work with. She's a really unique soul, and I was blessed to have her come in my path, and I know that she has given me tools that I use still daily now. So I have my toolbox, and I've gained different things from different coaches along the way, and I put those in my toolbox. And I will say that this was I was almost there. Like, I have completely gotten to a point where I'm good with myself, but there was that little piece that I still needed to go in and work with my inner child and the deep stuff, and she was that last piece for me, and I will forever be grateful for that. Her transmissions are out of this world. You will get something out of each and every one. The one thing that I will say is that I know sometimes people will join groups and want to work on themselves and say they do. But if you're not willing to put in the work yourself, then no matter what any coach does or says, it's not going to be effective. So in my eyes, if you are truly ready to work on yourself, then that's when the magic happens. So that's the only thing I can say too, is that you just really need to make sure that you are ready to dive deep, because it is intense, and but you learn so much. So and I know she runs all different kinds of things, and she does different programs, so each one's different. But what I worked on was my inner child and my deep stuff. So yeah, I can't say enough good things about her. She's been a blessing, and anyone would be lucky to work with her. And I just feel like you just need to go with your intuition when you're choosing someone, and if it feels right, or you're just being drawn to someone, I think that's your intuition guiding you, spirit telling you that this is the person to work with. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Johanna. Like, she's just the coolest thing ever, and I was blessed to have her be put in my path, and I'll forever be grateful for the guidance and the tools that she's provided me. So if anybody's on the fence and not for sure what they want to do, just go with your gut, but you can't go wrong with Johanna. She's the best.